Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I didn't mean to hit the resume button, but here we are. All right.
User alert.
Let's see if I can turn my camera on.
Main reactor.
It's gonna give me. I want to take a screenshot. Let's see here.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Oh, no.
Manual restart required.
Oh no. You for real?
User alert.
Alright. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta fix the cabling, I think. Reactor repair. Fine. Matriarch Venezia.
Alert. Landline con.
I'm trying to get my damn camera on. There we are. That'd be a good place to put it.
Connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh no. Damn. I was wanting to take a passenger tram. I heard there's a McDonald's nearby. I wanted to try out their food. Damn. That's cool. I like that. I'll take a screenshot of that. Crop it. Say,
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
on the YouTube page, Big Dan Gaming.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Got a
Passenger trams
group
are
photo
offline.
of all the characters from Mass Effect Andromeda. It's pretty cool. I'd like to have that photo. Normally, I am probably gone to bed by now, if work was continuing as normal, and asleep, since I would be off tonight with my past job.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'm going to get out of this room here in a moment.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Passenger trams are offline. See if I can post a thing on Instagram. I'll have to choose one of my Mass Effect photos. I guess that'll do.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay. I'm out of cream. I was able to make 1 cup of coffee. I haven't got any phone calls yet for any potential jobs. The waiting game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where we are, where we're going. Let's see. Elevator to roof. Elevator to reactor. To tram. Cafeteria. Still got crappy armor though. Alright. Let's do this. Ah, wrong button.
Good to go.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
All clear.
I'm used to the Andromeda controls.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I'll have to deal with the constant reminder of from the computer of what's wrong with the station. If I remember correctly, there's going to be a small... Yeah, there's going to be a boss fight. Well, not a boss fight, but fighting some enemies.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
The Ragnarok soldier. Oh my god, it's the Ragnarok!
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Perimeter secured.
I don't like the Thunder 6 or whatever it is it's called. It looks badass, but you have to fire it. You have to keep squeezing the trigger. Landlines repaired.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Wow. What's going on? Land, if that's you? If not, what's going on? How are you today? Ooh, Guardian 5 and Phoenix 4 armor. I can give that medium armor to Garrett. I hope it's not pink, but oh, whatever.
Yeah.
That me, okie dokie. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna go talk to an old associate of mine about getting an armed physician job at a company called Archangel. I'm also waiting to hear from MTA, Metro Transit Association, to being a custodian, making around 16 an hour. I'm not sure what I want to go for. It all depends on, I guess, what I find out tomorrow at the Archangel office. What? You can't wear the medium armor yet? Even I can't wear the damn medium armor yet. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch! I guess I should probably move my camera. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Camera options. Let's try that. Alright. Equipped medium armor, right there. Boom. It's highlighted. I've got it. He can't wear medium armor until he gets to right there. Human medium armor. Oh, okay. There we go. It didn't look like it was highlighted or I could wear it. I was disappointed. Okay. Happy now. Let's move on. Alright, Garrus Vakarian. Let's go.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I guess we'll go to the reactor. Or we'll go straight to the cafeteria and see if we can talk to any civilians. Going back to the Lancer.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Our elevator is so awkward. Well, this is where we were earlier. Okay.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, let's go to the reactor. I thought we're going into a cafeteria, but I guess this is the cafeteria, or what used to be cafeteria. I hadn't played in a couple weeks, so I'm a bit lost. But the reason I was mentioning my possible future jobs, I may get a phone call, at least from the MTA. Blue, Archangel, not Blue, but Archangel, they ain't got my phone number yet. So I'm gonna have to drive over there tomorrow. I've been trying not to waste my gas.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Wife and I are kind of nervous.
Now entering main reactor.
I'm gonna go negative, and I'm just still waiting on my check to be fixed.
With emergency containment procedures.
Did I tell you about that, Leanne? I can't remember if I told you or not.
Required.
The last check that I got all screwed up, and it was sent back to the company owner. And I got a thing in the mail from the bank said non-sufficient funds, like he didn't have enough money to pay all of his employees. Okay, this is new.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So we ain't got much money in the bank, and Cindy doesn't get paid again until the 16th. Dang it. I am so like.
Metagel deployed.
I keep using the wrong buttons. I'm so used to the Andromeda control.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment.
I threw a grenade a while ago. I can't figure out how.
Bring it on. Good to go.
I think I'm out of grenades. Yeah, that's it. I'm out of grenades.
User alert. Emergency alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
It's probably going to be like the end of the week or something before I get my check. So Cindy and I are a little nervous about the whole thing. Crap keeps happening to us. My knee's a lot better though.
In accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Dead end over here, except for this locker. We'll be selling a lot of guns later. I don't need all that extra stuff. My knee's almost healed though, so that's a good thing. I think we'll be okay. It's just the whole waiting game.
User alert. Main reactor shut
check.
down in accordance.
The check situation. Okay, Garrison. The whole check situation and getting a new job.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What? Yeah.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system which vents a 5,000-degree Kelvin plasma. This is sufficient to sterilize any potential contagion. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
What's the problem?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I don't know if I'm going to get a phone call today. I have no idea. I don't know when I'm going to get my check. stress about it. Because I tend to stress and worry about things. But we'll be okay. Eventually. It's just crazy, man, all these things. Did I see an exoskeleton suit? I thought I saw. Maybe in the Equalizer 4 that I saw. Oh well. I guess we take the tram to get to fix the other thing. Alright. I thought I heard some critters moving about. I do hear them, wherever they are.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub.
Lane, do you think
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination
do you think Owen Wilson's
chamber.
character
Access to
is still
passenger
alive in Loki?
tramways inadvisable.
Since Loki's still alive, and he landed in that alternate reality of New York City with all the other Lokis, you think maybe what's his name is still alive? That's played by Owen Wilson.
They're locked in. Hostile contact.
Definitely still alive.
They're in. Can't escape.
I hope so.
The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the fail-safe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon fail-safes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Well, noted. My ring just went off. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see nobody on my camera. Oh, it's kids walking up to the field. Okay. I adjust and I adjust the zone that the camera ring picks up. We have a floodlight cam ring on the corner of our house that monitors our front yard / driveway. And I try to keep it where people walking outside of our property doesn't get picked up, but it's like it resets itself and I have to go back in there and fix it.
All patched up.
That acid goes right through the shield.
Medigel deployed.
Area secured.
If I had enough electronics, I could have like killed them while they were in that little corridor, but there's nobody out there, Jackie boy. Every time the ring goes off, he thinks there's somebody outside. He's gotten trained, I guess, to expect someone to come up to the door after that ring goes off.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Personally, I would have sat down in the tram instead of standing up. Science Station, Hot Labs. is Captain Vitralis.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Enemy sighted.
Area secured.
See if I can show you something, Lan. Now that this, let's see. Camera options, no. I thought maybe I could play with some of the filter settings on the camera, but I don't see it. Oh well. Never mind. Right, here you go.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
What?
What?
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am...
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Why would I?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Science pukes. Just bug out and leave them to die. Their fault anyway.
Some of the audio is really low. He said, "Bug up."
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Wish I did. Dr. Pella.
What? No!
Go back. Get an ice pack for my knee.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
$1 million. Oh, sorry. I thought he was asking me personally. Not Shepard. Got this hot and cold pack you can reuse. Putting it on my knee. The swelling's gone down considerably. It still hurts every now and then. I need to take some relief. By the way, I forgot to take some when I got up. Alright.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Here's some more Medi-Gel.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
Activist trophy earned.
Cautiously. I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Oh, he's a clerk.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
Get that for Liara, and the other thing for what's her name? Can't remember.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Ventrellis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our
Correct.
notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
I'm about to go get some Aleve out of the cabinet. I'm out of cream, so I'm probably going to have to use milk and sugar for my coffee.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Now it gets fun.
Good to go.
Did she just die again? Yep. Alright, while that's charging, I'm gonna go get Aleve to take and refill my coffee cup, so I'll be right back. So I can bring Liara back to life. Well, technically I guess she's unconscious. Lan, did you have a good 4th of July? Cindy and I really didn't do anything. Couldn't afford it to go anywhere. Trying to conserve gas and everything. I got like a half a tank of gas in my car. I may have to get my parents to spot me a 20 later on if I don't get my check soon
I
enough.
don't do any.
Yeah? You don't do any 4th of July stuff? That's cool. I used to, back when my family got together and did things for the 4th of July. But as of late, they don't really get together much anymore. Trying to get the sugar out of my cabinet. It's got a lot of crap on top of it. Let's see. I'm going to use some of my wife's light drink. Take my lead. Pretty good. It sounded like a war zone going on outside around my house last night. all the fireworks going off around the neighborhood. Be back in there in just a moment. Tomorrow I won't be having any coffee. My wife has this knack of like collecting pens. We've got so many mugs and glasses in the pantry. We don't even drink half of them. We got so many, it's like we have a dozen people living here. We got so many glasses and mugs. I keep telling her we need to get rid of them. All right. He just ran right into the gunfire. Give Garrus that I think if I remember right, if I would have went a different way, I wouldn't have had to fight all those soldiers for some reason. So like the incendiary rounds and cryo rounds in Andromeda, they are a consumable and they wear out. And you eventually have to find more. These, no. It stays in your gun permanently all the time. Gonna give me that. Can probably give Liara cryo rounds. Give Garrus incendiary rounds too. It comes in like a mod, an attachment to the gun. Ah, crap. Hit the wrong button. Now it's locked. I can't get to it. Damn it, Tail. I screwed up. Yeah, get some. Get some. Yeah. I think that might be the only creature in here. Metal Joe. Mess hall. I thought I was able to get in there. Son of a biscuit. Seems like a waste. Probably should have gone the other way. We're having to fight all the soldiers now. Must be underneath me. I wish I could win a lot of money right about now.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
You see how Shepard's helmet is in this game? She's got her helmet on, but the part below the visor and the bottom part of the mask is open. You can see her whole face, and she, that's what I wanted with a Andromeda game, but it covers Sarah's whole face, and Cora's and Liam's face. Their helmets are way different.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the Neutron Purge.
The Neutron Purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The Purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
Wow.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Activate the Neutron Purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Activate the Neutron Purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
6 Emperor Tyrann 3.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out.
What's the code? That's not the right code.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Clara the start.
Oh, damn. I forgot about that.
In the early 20s, the Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dacuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
See, I should have gone to see Captain Ventrellus first to try to persuade him to let me into the labs to create an antidote, a cure for them. But instead, I went the back way, and then the soldiers got all pissed. And then I had to kill them all. I should have went the other way. Oh well. Raptor 5. Okay. Oh. I thought I was going in there to activate the purge.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Damn it, Liara. Quit your dying, woman. Oh, I leveled. Maybe there's another way around. Play some Final Fantasy 14 later. I wish I could able to get the key card off his corpse, but oh, and go to his office. I'll be able to get something in his office. I don't see nothing in here.
I've never seen so much ice and snow.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Man.
This place. Too many dark secrets.
Right. Well, Schneider. Can't do nothing with his little his computer here. I guess I bought the farm on that, didn't I? Maybe we go back through and go back to the secure labs. I might be able to find. Can't make her sprint, hardly. Push, it's technically supposed to push down, I think, on the L3 button. The left joystick. And they don't know how to go through a door. If this guy named Brian that I talk to tomorrow at Archangel, if they tell me I'm gonna have to shave this, I'm gonna be like, nope. I will happily go be a custodian at the MTA. I've gotten used to having my facial hair. Oh, there's Benezia.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies.
Marina Sirtis from Star Trek.
I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Who played Counselor Deanna Troy? That's who's doing the voice of Benezia, Liara's mom.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Boss fight. Yes. That didn't work. She's getting wicked using her biotic powers.
Take out those hostiles!
Well, yeah. Got it.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Fall down, go boom. Ah! Blinded light. Blinded by the light. Strung up like a douche. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on.
We've got Metagel. Maybe we can... No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again. Mother! Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn.
Aww.
No light. They always said there would be a...
She got some big old boobies, man. Jackie boy, what you doing in there, buddy? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Like she's being controlled.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew.
Honoring the corporate service.
We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Plus 24 points of air gun. Gotta head back to the passenger train. Oh well, I wasn't able to help that doctor because I screwed up earlier. I should have gone to talk to the Captain Ventrellis. I'm gonna see what my dog's doing real quick while we're on the tram.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
Oh.
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
The Turian's kind of an asshole. Oh, I need to talk to, talk to the crew. Like every big mission, you gotta go and talk with your crew members and get more information of the story. He always wipes his forehead when you approach him.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
This a personal observation, Kaidan?
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you. As more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. To my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Talk to me, Kaidan. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
It's probably my turn to say something now. Gotta put the ice packet back in the freezer. It's no longer cold.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Sorry, Kaidan. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Jeez, I'm gonna go down there and sell some guns to the guy downstairs. Oh, this Shepard's quarters. Liara's in the room back here. Yeah.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Anything else to talk about? I'm gonna try, I guess, to call Banfield today and see if they've got any results back from Jack's cyst on his lip. It's gotten a little bigger, but not by much.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
You bet, Commander. This was the exoskeleton thing that I've seen. Okay. That's how you make some money in this game. Sell all the crap you don't need. Otherwise, it takes, well, it took, like, I must have played through this game originally back in 2007 like a dozen times. 6 to a dozen times in order to get everything that I wanted in the game. Back then, I didn't care. It was so fun playing the game. I played through it, you know, so many times. Alright. Oh, the Spectre. That's like 304,000. I still don't have enough money for this gun. Spectre Master Gear. And 7's not even the, I think 10 is like the max, is the highest you go. 237,000 credits. Still not enough.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Oh. Yeah. I'll give her the Raptor 4. Tali Zora Naraya, one of my other favorite characters. Give her the, I gotta get, better, more guns.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Carrion and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
I didn't mean the conversation to go that way.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Well, shit. I should have chose the top right option.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
To the core.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Wow.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla,
wow,
and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains
Admirals nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. Wow, let's stream for 2 hours and almost 15 minutes.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, back on the bridge. Let's go talk to Joker. Then we'll head to the station. I guess we're heading to Pharos next.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Noveria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same. You want me. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file?
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
I already had those conversations with Joker. I thought it was going to be something new, but that's why I chose that option. He usually only says one new thing when you approach him and you first talk to him.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Somebody keeps inviting me to play Fortnite. I don't have that game on my system. And I suck at the game. I am not good at playing Fortnite. And another third invite. Dude, calm down. I've always wanted a model of the Normandy from this game and the second game.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command.
Recognize
We've
that
got
voice?
a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
You recognize that voice, Lynn? That's what's his name. It played the android from Alien and Aliens. I can't think of his name. Fourth invite? King? Calm down.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Or aliens.
Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, Lance Henriksen. I was about to say that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good old Lance right there.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core, and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
One second here.
talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Alright. Wrong button. Let's go see what this question mark is. The original game, the Mako didn't have thrusters.
Redeploying.
Badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about the single points of failure. I'm surprised their surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sledge shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Driving this is like completely different from the Nomad on Andromeda.
In the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it. Go. I can't remember how to repair the damn ship, or the Mako.
triangle button on PlayStation consoles. If I have enough Omni-Gel, it should repair it, but I think I may be out of Omni-Gel. Great. That was close. I need some more Omni-Gel inside, maybe. Smoking like crazy. I'm about to blow up. Let's just put it to casual. I'm here for the story mostly.
Batarians.
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check!
Cool. I like this armor. That's the N7 armor. Hang on a second. Kill new no more tomorrow when he calls his bank again, as banks are closed for the holiday. My supervisor said he'll know more tomorrow when he calls his bank again, as banks are closed for the holiday. I had no clue banks were closed today, as the holiday was yesterday. I said, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, me neither.
Feros is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. Two-thirds of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Feros was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Feros to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
I had to go to the little boy's room.
Virmire is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Virmire with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Virmire as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Virmire. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves. Larger Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectres Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Wow. 2 kilometers long. I forgot a lot of this stuff. It's been so long since I played.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Batarians are a-holes, man. They are the a-holes of the a-holes of the a-holes of races. There's not many good people of that race. More junk weapons I don't need. I'm saving up for the big guns, man. Big guns. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Lan, what's your go-to snack? You're sitting on your couch, chair, lazy boy, whatever, comfortably watching your favorite television show. What is your go-to snack that you would love to snack on?
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well, I guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion forges. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel Conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
He's got some weird animations going on his forehead.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Yeah, cheese is... I like cheese myself, and peanut butter. One of my favorites is the bite-sized Colby Jack sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, man. There was a family-owned cheese company that came in to a local mall here in Tennessee back in Christmas 2 years ago. I got their website. I'm going to have to order more of their cheese. If you're interested, I'll give you the website yourself and you can look it up. They aged their cheese so, man, they age it so, I can't remember how long, a couple of years? A year or so? And then the sharp cheddar. Oh. It's so good, man. It's so good. So good. It's delicious. It's worth the money. It doesn't look damaged anymore, but it's still smoking like crazy. Let's check this out. We're close. Yeah, I can't eat a whole lot of peanut butter though, because I got bad acid reflux and heartburn. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Rocking this rock since 2182. When your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Talk hard. Your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. That's funny. I thought there'd be we'd found a dead body of a scientist or something up here.
Hear me? I'm getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. Meantime, just keep doing...
Now it's starting to show the damages. I still can't repair it though, hitting the triangle button. Just missed me.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Okay, I can't even get close to it on foot. Ugh. I guess the other guy got killed. That was easy. Bloody all the night. Ah, wrong button. Wasted grenades.
Shutting them down.
That drone's flying too fast. Wasn't expecting that outcome. got them all. Ugh. Guess the other thing's upstairs. I'm hoping I get day shift. I want day shift for the new job. That's more of a combination than disarming those landmines outside. Or Metajo. You figured my character would restock a Metajo before going to a mission.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torch? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
There's the old Smoke and Mako right there. I see all the X button. I thought it was the L3 button. But you can't sprint for very long. Not like Ryder. Ryder could sprint. I still can't heal my Mako. It looks like it's slowly repairing itself over time. Because I haven't done anything to it. It says I have 7. I think I need a total of 15 Omnigel. It's not smoking no more though. I guess that's a good thing. What, the dead Baron right there? Good shot. I hope he wasn't too emotionally attached to that last Baron. Because he's a dead Baron. He's dead. Dead, Deadsky. Garrus, you know better than that. Jumping in front of me while I'm shooting. What's wrong with you, man? Toasty! Ooh, almost hit the wrong button. Money, 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 money. Money! Yeah. Nothing down that hallway. Of the room. she? Well, that was easy. All squares.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Awesome possum. Now I'm just gonna go take care of Balak. think there's also a mission where I have to go on the moon for Commander that was telling me about this mission. This is where that girl was hiding down here. If I remember right, I think there's a bomb set to blow this whole facility.
Die, human! You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Valak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
The medium armor sounds like a good bet.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers.
Have you found them?
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other two are still out there. Would you mind looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Well, it's not Onyx 5, but it's a lot better than what I'm currently wearing. I'll go back to wearing Onyx in the future.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Alright, let's get off this rock. Maybe when I get home tomorrow from going to the Archangel place, I can do a little bit more streaming. Ugh. Rogues, yeah, a Rogue 6 has taken over Alliance training ground located on Earth's moon. I think that's what the Alliance command was telling me about. I can't even remember how to leave this asteroid.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
I guess we can try and find the 2 missing people really quick. Transmission tower. I'm gonna mute my headphones and call my parents real quick, see what they need. Okay. My dad just want to make sure we had food and stuff. We got a little bit of food now. Yeah, that guy, I think he did tell me to come out here. What you doing, big man? I think I'll do one more little mission before I stop screaming today. I'm gonna go do the that mission on the moon. It won't take very long. At least I don't remember it taking very long. I guess I can't repair that either. Predator 5. Still not as good as what I'm wearing now. Severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
That's awful. Some people are so mean in this world, man. Those people, they're sick and twisted individuals in the real world today. Now I gotta go way over here, I think. My dog is so nosy. He loves to look out the bedroom window and see what's going on outside. What is that? Is that where my Mako was smoking earlier? Wow. Yeah, I think that's where my Mako was like damaged and was on fire. Smoking. You know, I thought my wife would want me to go for the custodian job at MTA, but she was telling me last night if I choose the custodian job, the other job's gonna slip away and you won't have it no more. And she told me, you've been wanting to get the armed job position for a while. If you do get this custodian job, you're not gonna have the armed position job. And I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but, you know, just letting you know that. they can give me a good armed position somewhere that's not too crazy and stressful and making good money, I'll do it. I'm just trying to find a job that's not too complicated, not too stressful, and make decent money. What? Are down, and there are non-cooperate dropships landing near the main facility. There are flashes of light over the horizon that can't be certain, but I guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. He's off to the east. Yeah, but which way's east? Guessing it's this way. Yep. It looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment on it in his service pack.